Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie and it is day 27 of the September series where I upload a video every single day. We are almost done. It is crazy.
I won't live to see another day, I swear it's true.
Why is this song stuck in my head? I think there are only just a couple vlogs left. So oh my gosh, I want to finish a book today, but it is after work. I haven't read anything today. I've been watching Gossip Girl in the background. I do have a very short book on NetGalley that I've been putting off. It is Feed Them Silence by Lee Mandello. I can't find my copy, but last year I read Summer Suns by Lee Mandello and I had so much fun. It was very creepy. The atmosphere was rich. There was a lot of sexual tension in it, which I really liked. I think I ended up giving it a 4-star, and so I do have my hopes set a little high, especially because this is short and I love short stuff. But this is also involving wolves, and I'm just a sucker for wolves. Let me read you the synopsis. Our main character is Dr. Shawn. She creates a neurological interface to translate her animal subjects' perception through her own mind so that she can communicate with them. That is like literally a dream of mine. Shawn intends to chase both her scientific curiosity and her secret lifelong desire to experience the intimacy and freedom of wolfishness. Just the word wolfishness makes me so excited to read this. To see the world through animal eyes, smell the forest thick with olfactory messages, even taste the blood and viscera of a fresh kill. And above all, to feel the belonging of the pack. Aww. Shawn's tireless research gives her a chance to fulfill that dream, but pursuing it has a terrible cost. Her obsession with the work endangers her fraying relationship with her wife. Her research methods threaten her mind and body, and the intentions of her VC funders could destroy her subject, the beautiful wild wolf whose mental world she's invading. I want this to be a happily ever after story, but it's horror and science fiction, so we shall see about that. It's only 112 pages, so it should only take me like a couple hours to read. So that's on the agenda tonight. Other than that, I do have a couple books I got in the mail I want to show you, so let's go to the living room.
And tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind, 'cause I won't live to see another day, I swear it's true.
Alright, I got 2 new books. They're both shorter than I thought they were gonna be, which is actually a goddamn relief. I'm tired of big books. I like small little books, and I'm not afraid to tell everyone. I talked about both of these in my September new releases video. We have Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison. I've never read a Rachel Harrison, and just this cover is so great. In my video, I said something about I need to know what this cow is. I'm sorry, that's a cow, right? Like, it says sheep. Like, that looks like a cow to me. What do you think? I'm pretty sure this is the kind of story where the main character ends up having to go back to their hometown, and we find out more about the town and the sort of haunted atmosphere that has, but also probably a tragic backstory. This one also has the added intrigue that our main character, Vesper, left the town because it was some sort of religious cult, which I know is probably really rough for her, but it makes it more intriguing, so I want to know more about that. So yeah, I've heard that I think Rachel Harrison is a little goofier when it comes to horror, and you know what, I sometimes love that, so I'm gonna wait till I'm in that mood, hopefully next month, because it is spooky season and that should be fun. And then I also got Starter Villain by John Scalzi. I just had to get it. Look at this cover. This is supposed to be a goofy little book too. Our main character's name is Charlie, and his long-lost uncle Jake dies and leaves him his supervillain business. There's an island volcano layer, unionized dolphins, hyper-intelligent talking spy cats, and a terrifying hench person. This just seems like a fun time. I did recently buy this author's last book, Kaiju Preservation Society. I bought it for Grant because we were talking about this cover and we looked up his latest work, and Grant seemed to know something about this subject and he was really interested, so I got it for him for his birthday. He's only made it 3 chapters, so I can't say if it's good or not, but if Starter Villain's good, I'll probably go back and read this as well. Have any of you read this? Let me know what you think. Okay, I got to 15%. Let me tell you what's going on. Right away, our main character Sean has captured a wolf and they implant something on her while she's unconscious, and then they release her out to the wild. And then we get a flashback a year earlier when Sean and her wife Rhea are arguing about something that seems like they've argued about a lot. And it's that Rhea does not support her wife's need to do this. She thinks it's a violation of, I guess, animal rights. And she's saying that, like, what is this gonna do for the endangered wolves? And they both say some things and it's like, it's one of those arguments where you can see both sides, and yikes. And the fact that they've been arguing about this now, because that was a flashback of a year, over a year they've been arguing, this is not good. So it seems to be a lot about this marriage. We're about to flash back to a scene at a therapist's office 6 months prior. I'm scared. We did see the experiment in the present timeline though, and Sean actually puts on this sort of helmet, like a salon hair dryer or something, and I think she can see. It's like a VR thing, I guess. And she's in this dentist chair. It sounds like scary actually, because her brain could be fried at any moment, but actually it ends up working. And she can feel and see what the wolf named Kate is seeing and feeling. And she feels this sense of family because Kate goes and finds her pack again. And I think on that day, the first day that they try this, she goes in 3 times to document like the feelings of the wolf. I wonder if Kate can see her. I'm very curious about that because our main character, Dr. Sean, actually has a thing on her head too, implanted. And I know I said this is really cool, but I do understand Rhea's argument just because like grabbing an animal and then surgically doing something to them is kind of icky. It makes me feel a little uncomfortable. But at the same time, like, I'm so curious what this wolf is seeing. It's like, it's cool, but it's also... At least we know that Dr. Sean loves wolves, so we know that she's not going to harm this wolf. Her wife, I suppose, is saying, well, what do these funders want? They don't care about extinction of animals. They just care about money and cool, flashy things. So I don't know. Oh, this is not looking good. I don't want to read about a marriage blowing up. All right, got to the halfway mark. Things aren't looking good for this couple. Oh boy. I guess it's less the fact that they disagree about her research than it is that Dr. Sean is a workaholic and is not very good at showing her wife that she cares or is considerate. And it's just not looking good for them. Ugh. Meanwhile, every single time she goes under this little helmet and connects with Kate, she seems to just want to stay in there, and I guess they can only do it so many times a day and for such short periods of time, or else it's not safe for Dr. Sean's brain. But there was something at that last time she went into the VR or whatever it's called. Apparently Kate the wolf started growling at something that wasn't there, and I'm wondering if maybe she can sense Dr. Sean. I wonder if she'll be angry or if she'll get attached as well. All I want right now is this to turn into like a Hallmark movie where Dr. Sean adopts Kate the wolf and then goes and begs for forgiveness from her wife, and they all live happily ever after and move to like India. That'd be great. So those are my hopes that are probably going to be squashed. We shall see. I'm at 75% and our main character is losing it. Ooh, this is not good. It's more entertaining now though. Also, LOL, I was trying to get strawberry ice cream and I accidentally bought raspberry sorbet. Is there a difference between sorbet and sherbet? Because I thought they were the same thing and people just pronounced it differently, but I'm pretty sure there's a different spelling. At first, I refused to eat this on principle because ice cream is not, you know, this watery juice stuff. But it's actually pretty fucking good, okay? Guys, that book made me sad. Oh, I wasn't expecting sadness. I don't want to give it a 5-star just because I can't imagine myself rereading this, but I feel like this is gonna stick with me, so maybe a 4.5. But damn, it was just like hopeless situation after hopeless situation. It's like, oh damn. I need to go watch like a Disney movie or a happy animal movie. I wish I had a goddamn pet right now. I just want to hug a little cat or a dog. Even though it's kind of depressing, it is rather cool when a book or a tiny little 100-something page novella can evoke so much feeling in me. It's magical, you know? I sound drunk right now because I'm not, I promise. It's that sorbet, guys. It's that sorbet. But yeah, the story seems to be just inching into me, and That sounded weird. But damn, I really enjoyed this. I'm being so dramatic right now. I think I need to start this over. Bottom line is, I really enjoyed this. I really got a lot of emotion out of it. I felt super connected with the main character and the subject of her experiment. And I think it had a lot to say about parasocial relationships, probably the coolest way to ever talk about that. Because our scientist is observing this wolf and she is so deeply invested in her and in her relationships and what's going on in her life, but like the wolf has no fucking clue who she is or what she is. And it's kind of, that's even another layer of sadness that I haven't even contemplated yet. So wow, what a meaty book for such a small amount of pages. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. Okay, let me do my stats for the September series. I've now finished 17 books. I've read 112 pages of Feed Them Silence, and in total for the month of September, I've read 5,989 pages, almost to 6,000. I think last year I read over 7,000. I don't anticipate me reading another 1,000 pages in the next few days, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you had a good day. Let me know what you're reading, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.